Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but today is kind of a special sort of thing. The trailer for Star Wars Episode 9 has come out. It came out several hours ago today on April 12th, Friday, 2019. The trailer came out, and I just watched it, and I have got chills right now, and I'm also kind of terrified. Now, I'm going to be talking about the trailer right now. So if you have not watched it, shoot, go watch the trailer right now. If you have watched it, then let's continue. So, first off, I am really kind of wondering what the title really means. The title of the film is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, or at least along those lines. Um, like it starts off like actually I'll just play it and then kind of dictate over. I'll just basically comment over it as it's playing. Like I'm not gonna link it here in the video because I don't want to get copyright. Okay, so it literally just starts off with Ray standing in the middle of this desert, which I can only assume to be like Tatooine or something, just panting, just slowly calming and catching her breath, and then drawing her lightsaber. And in the distance, we can see and hear some sort of TIE fighter ship is speeding toward her. And you can hear Luke's voice saying, "1,000 generations of Jedi now live on in you." And then the text, "Every generation has a legend." And then the camera pans over, and then this TIE fighter just blazes past, and it looks somewhat familiar at first, just for a split second. Rey ignites her saber and turns around, then we see someone just like accelerating the ship. Rey starts sprinting forward. The ship is just barreling down on her. She lunges up, and then it slows down, and we see that it's Kylo Ren's ship. I'm just kind of pausing for a second here. It's Kylo Ren's ship, but the very center of it, like the actual cockpit compartment of it, is changed to be more of like an actual TIE fighter instead of his TIE silencer, which it's quite odd because it still has the same like side panel parts, like the wings as you would call it. But then it goes to this sort of snowy planet showing Kylo Ren fighting alongside stormtroopers and just decking someone. I'm not really sure who it would be. Then it shows these two dark, kind of like hairy hands repairing Kylo Ren's mask. People don't remember when Kylo Ren went to go speak with Supreme Leader Snoke in The Last Jedi. There was a part where he was just enraged from how Snoke treated him, and he just decided to destroy his mask, just holding it in his fist and just smashing it into the wall of the elevator, and just walking out and leaving it there just in a smoldering pile. But here we see someone repairing his mask, and it looks very strange. It's the same structurally, but it I don't know if it's just because it's being welded together or something, but it's got all these red glowing marks over it. I'm kind of hoping that's just from like the heat of it being welded and soldered together. But whoever is building that stuff is not human. Like they have human like hands, but they're black skin, like pure black, and there's hair. Which at first I was thinking like a Wookiee slave or something, but no, that can't be it. But then going after a bit, we see Poe and Finn out on this rocky area. Then we see BB-8 with a new little droid companion, who I have no idea what that little guy's name is or girl, but they seem quite interesting. They're significantly smaller than BB-8. It's kind of odd to see a new droid like that, and they're just kind of tilting their head to the side. But then it shows Chewbacca and someone else in the Falcon going through hyperspace, and then it changes to what is by far one of my favorite things. They got Lando Calrissian back. I apologize because I cannot remember his name. I should have looked it up beforehand, but they got Lando Calrissian back for the. I'm just. Oh, I'm so happy that they got him back into the film, into the franchise. And he's smiling, looking great. Then it says the saga comes to an end, showing a bunch of battles going on. And a part here that really, really has me really kind of tied up inside and really knotted up everywhere is Rey hugging Princess Leia, and Rey just like sheds a single tear. Now, to me, God, see, I went to go and see Rogue One in theaters when it came out, and it was only just a while before that I learned of Carrie Fisher's death, and it honestly hurt me so much to hear that she had passed away. And it honestly felt so strange that real life is opposite to the Star Wars universe, because in real life, Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford, Luke and Han are still around, but in the Star Wars universe, as far as we can see here, Leia is the only one left alive, and Luke and Han are both gone. I always thought that was just kind of an interesting thing. But like the side thing there with the Rogue One, when I went to go and see the film, I went by myself. I wanted to see a new Star Wars movie by myself. Rogue One, my opinion, it's kind of an okay movie. Not really the best, but also not horrible. But at the very end of the film, where a rebel trooper hands Princess Leia the plans for the Death Star, and she like turns around, and obviously it's CGI, it's not actually Carrie Fisher. But when I saw that, I just immediately started crying. I literally had tears running down my face. I was just like, I wish I could have gotten to meet her. And when the theater started clearing out, I started getting up, and a woman came over and she asked, "Hey, are you okay? I saw you were kind of crying." And I told her, "Yeah, I'm okay. It's just the end of the film." She's like, "Well, what? It's just tying into the the first trilogy." And I'm like, "Well, no, it was seeing Carrie Fisher up there after everything that's happened." She's like, "Wait, what do you mean?" And then it actually hit me. This woman didn't know that Carrie Fisher had passed away. She didn't know until I told her. And to me, that felt like so horrible. Being like, here is someone who is one of the major staples of this franchise, and they're gone. They passed away. And like when I said that to her, she was just in shock, but then she just hugged me. And it was just so insane to have that sort of compassion from a total stranger. But like seeing this sort of thing here of Rey hugging Princess Leia is just, it's got me really choked up. But then we're gonna keep on going forward here. I've already spoken too long about this. Then it shows something that I am really you know what, actually now I'm really kind of worrying about something, because in this scene here we see from left to right Chewbacca, BB-8, C-3PO, along with that new little droid, Rey, Poe, and Finn. I'm really wondering, where is R2-D2? I'm really wondering. I'm kind of wondering if maybe this little guy is some sort of iteration to R2 or something. I really don't want R2-D2 to be gone already. I don't want that to happen. But this scene here, this scene in particular, is what gave me fucking chills. Because it's all of them standing on this cliffside, this like grassy peninsula cliffside, looking over across like this raging ocean, all these huge waves, but they're specifically looking at something else that is just covering the horizon, or I should say partially covering the horizon. it's a massive piece of debris from the Death Star. And literally seeing that, it's like that sort of thing is just like haunting. I guess that's like the best thing to describe that as. It's such a haunting sight after all these years to see debris of the Death Star, and it's a major piece of like the actual firing laser plate, whatever you would call it. But then, like, it fades to black, and Luke's voice echoes in and says, "No one's ever really gone," and then just silence, and then you hear laughter. A familiar, evil laughter. Ladies and gentlemen, we are hearing the returning laughter of Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine, the first leader of the original Empire, Lord of the Sith. And that sort of thing just terrified me. And then it brings up the title screen, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. And it's coming out in December. The film's not yet rated. But, oh my god. Like, the entire thing leading up to that final scene is just like, this is cool, this is cool. Oh, wow, okay, new stuff. Okay, this is cool, this is cool. This is really emotional. Oh my god. Now, here's a major thing. I really, really, really want to know what the hell they are doing looking for remains of the Death Star. I mean, there's no way that Emperor Palpatine could have survived all this time. It's impossible. I mean, the fact that Darth Vader freaking chucked him down that fucking chasm, whatever you would call it. I mean, when the first two movies were coming out, the first two previous movies, people were trying to say, "Oh, maybe Emperor Snoke is Palpatine, but he's just malformed." It's like, no, he's not. Considering Snoke is already fucking dead, and pretty much Snoke is the poorest Sith Lord that I've honestly ever seen. And another thing here is, for those who have not seen... Okay, focus, camera. Focus. There it goes. For those who have not seen Solo, the Han Solo movie, just kind of go away now because I'm going to talk about spoilers with that as well. In the end of that film, we got to find out that Darth Maul was still alive. And when I saw that, I was like, what? He's actually... It's canon that he's still alive? Because, I watch a whole lot of Star Wars stuff. I don't watch Star Wars Rebels. That's its own kind of thing. It's just kind of... I don't know. There's something off about it to me. But I did watch the Clone Wars series, and I'm excited that they're bringing it back soon. But we got to find out that Darth Maul did survive and was found by his brother, Savage Opress, and was basically brought back to life and basically has a robotic lower half. And that was actually true in the Solo that we get to see at the very end of the film. But I'm wondering, where is Maul? Where is he now? Because it has been so long. Because when you think about it, between the ends of basically episode 3 and everything, with what happens with Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka and everything else, to the Solo movie, that is decades and decades. So I'm just really wondering what's going to happen. But I just can't get over the whole thing of the giant section of the Death Star and Palpatine's voice, which was preceded by Luke saying, "No one's ever really gone." Why would they say that? That sort of thing there just... it really fucking gets to me. The fact that Kylo Ren is basically now 100% bad guy, and we finally have Lando back, we see Princess Leia. I don't know. Something feels really wrong here. Why are they looking for the Death Star? Why? Why did we hear Emperor Palpatine's laugh? I don't know. But, yeah. Go ahead and say what you want in the comments down below, because, my God, this fucking movie, like I said, a saga has come to an end. I really hope that this is going to be good. I really do. But that's all I gotta say for this video. If you want to see the trailer, go look for it yourself. I can't really link it myself because, well, I've gotten in trouble for linking specific things in the past. So go ahead and look it up yourself. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. If my camera would focus. There it goes. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts of what we have seen so far for Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, and just what it all means. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, adios.